Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
It's 6:52, 71 degrees. Going to be right around 80 and sunny and awesome today.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Okay, good news, bad news before sports. Good news, keep texting HYPE right now to 312-591-8300 for your chance to see 21 Pilots at the United Center and qualify for the golden ticket. You've got a half hour left with that word, so don't rush to it. It's not a race, but get it done by 7:29. We'll have a new word for you then.
You can't text us tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to do it soon.
Like, if I split the difference.
I'm just saying, if you're trying to pass somebody right now, like, don't grab your phone and try to text HYPE.
Yes.
HYPE to 312-591-8300. 21 Pilots, one of the greatest live bands of our generation, without question. It's been 3 years since they took over Chicago with Q101, doing the United Center, doing the House of Blues, doing the Aragon, and was it the Bottom Lounge, I think? Yeah, Bottom Lounge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, God, those were incredible shows. Incredible. That's the good news. The bad news is this. Boy, a lot of texts and phone calls in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, boy.
I gave the wrong weather report today.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Now, here's what I do. Kenzie was talking about how she screenshots the Riot Fest lineup. She has everything planned out a month and a half in advance for all the bands.
The background of my phone for each day that I'm going.
Yes.
Yes.
So what I do is I screenshot the weather from my app every day when I look at it, when I do traffic. But I looked at yesterday's screenshot. There was 87 degrees and sunny. And I said it was going to be like that today just now.
I mean, you could have looked up and saw rain. I understand why, if it was still dark out, but as you can see, look at me.
But like you, I stay with the plan. My screenshot said sunny and 87. What it's going to be is rainy and 77. It's already raining now in many parts around Chicagoland. And boy, did we get a lot of calls and texts on that. I'm glad you guys listened to the traffic reports. I didn't realize.
I thought we were giving away Green Day lounge passes again. The phone line, all 10 phone lines blew up. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? They go, Brian said it's going to be sunny today. No, it's not. Oh, my bad.
The number one response we get on the text line and phone calls is when one of us makes a mistake.
And I'm glad.
Boy, does everyone want to talk about it for a long, long time.
And I'm glad you guys are that passionate and listening that carefully.
In a weird way, it's really flattering.
It is, in a weird way.
Sometimes, based on what you write in the text, is less flattering than others, but it's fine.
I mean, here's how wrong I was. It's literally going to rain all day. It's not just going to be a part chance of rain. It says 85% chance.
It's literally gray and raining. And here's an indication. Every day we come in here and you shut the blinds because of how sunny it is.
Correct.
You have not done that today.
Nope. I mean, it doesn't get near, it's 85% chance of rain all day, and it's not going to get higher than like 77. I said, yeah. Boy, I was wrong. But I like to be all in. If I'm going to be wrong, I want to be really wrong.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, here's sports. Sponsored by the Marquee Network, Stream Cubs
Bulls
Baseball.
are playing tonight.
Stream Cubs Baseball at watchmarquee.com.
Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Okay, well, let's start with the Cubs. Again, taking on the best team in baseball, the Guardians, and getting thumped in the land. So they are now 6 games out of the wild card and falling like a rock off the Sears Tower. Because just Monday, they were 3 games out. This is not good. They have to get these games now, according to Kenzie, after the All-Star break. Everything's fine. Just win games and you're good. And you win the World Series.
That's the thing, is we really start heating up in September, baby.
Yup.
That's when it counts. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, indeed.
I'm happy they didn't waste all their energy earlier, because now we can really hit the ground running here.
They can make up games this weekend against the last-place Blue Jays tomorrow, Game 1 at 1:20. The White Sox also taking on a 72-win team and losing big 10-2 last night. I want you to just note this right now. They are 29-92. And Case made a reference in the hallway this morning. He said they haven't won a month of games yet. Except for February.
Short month.
February was 29 days this year.
Yeah, short month.
Okay,
a short month of games.
I would love for them to hit 30. Also, so I was telling Brian this morning, they were on the West Coast last week, so I missed a bunch of their games because I go to bed early. I had Metallica this weekend, so I missed the Cubs series. I missed the first 2 Yankees games because I was busy doing other stuff. I watched the game last night, but I only watched it until the 7th inning. It was 5-2 when I went to bed. I didn't realize they lost 10-2.
Yeah, it's 10-2.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I got thumped. But here's the good
What
news.
do you say, thumped?
Thumped.
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 They got thumped.
Say it again.
Thumped.
Thumped, yeah, thumped.
I just imagine them getting hit on the head with like a bat.
Listen, it's August. I've run out of adjectives for the White Sox. That thumped is a new one for the rest of the year. But
That should be a challenge for us, is to find new ways to describe how bad the White Sox are for the rest of the season.
you know,
Hey, you guys are not being supportive. When you put out negative energy, it's what you get.
I would argue the White Sox aren't being supportive of Chicago.
No,
I think it's their problem.
When you're out here saying they're getting dumped, and like then you want them to just show up and be good, it's just you're spewing negativity, and that's what you're gonna get.
so should I say they were right in the game?
That they're trying, that there's a chance. You gotta put out the goodness to get the goodness.
Factually, I'm not sure they're trying. I'm not sure they're trying.
Well, that's tough.
But here's some good news about the White Sox. Now, should I use the same apology music I use for the weather for them?
Please, absolutely.
That's pretty good music here. So, how about this? Invoices for the 2025 White Sox season tickets will be going out today. That means people that have season tickets now, you're going to get your invoice for next year. And there will be an average 10% decrease across the board, according to Brooks Boyer, the club's senior vice president and chief revenue and marketing officer. There's a quote from him. It's going to be a little different, understanding what has transpired here over the last couple of years. So they're actually acknowledging that they're sucking, which is very rare for a team.
So they're changing the price?
They're lowering the price.
That's
10%.
nice.
Like the Bears had a horrendous season last year, and they raised their season tickets about 8% for this season.
Well, you want better players, you better pay for them.
That's right. But the White Sox lowered it, understanding.
See, that's very nice.
I think so, too.
That's a nice thing to do.
So, a quote, it's going to be, he goes, we understand where all the ticket prices are, whether it's the season ticket prices, secondary market, with everything that's going on. After looking at that, understanding where we are organizationally, we thought it was important that we do something for our season ticket holders who have been very loyal to us. That's great. I think that's awesome.
Really nice.
What a move.
That is. That's very, because you don't have to.
They don't have to because, again, people like the Bears who lost their all last week and tanked.
They know that, like, everybody's fan base is going to pay for tickets. Like, that's what your core fan base that wants season tickets, they're going to pay for them.
Yeah.
So they really don't have to do that. So I think that's really nice.
I want to give a little more sad news along with the baseball teams losing, but J.J. McCarthy is going to miss the 2024 season after meniscus surgery for the Vikings. The reason I mention this is because he's a homeboy. He's from LaGrange Park. He attended Nazareth Academy for high school, and he went to Michigan and then won a national championship last year. Me being a Michigan fan, loved J.J. McCarthy. They drafted him, the Vikings did, and now he tore his meniscus, and he can't play at all.
Where is the meniscus?
It's in your knee.
Curious. I didn't know what it was.
I honestly don't know exactly in the knee. I mean, the knee area, the region there. Yeah.
I thought it was like in the heel, like the back of your heel, kind of where the Achilles is. If you're like, it's not because it's all. The word meniscus sounds small.
Sounds heely.
Heel, like in a heel area, like your little meniscus.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Well, he tore his little meniscus, and he's out for the season. A lot of people saying they should trade for Kirk Cousins. Love him.
Love him.
After they gave him up, and he made $160 million from Atlanta, and now he's there, and they drafted a quarterback.
That's right. Unbeknownst to Kirk Cousins, he signs with Atlanta, and then they drafted a rookie quarterback in the first round of the draft, which is impolite.
Well, also could be the future star while you sit there, and people say, well, you're going to make all that money.
Amen. Kirk Cousins.
Another hero of yours?
This is my dream. This is exactly what I want to happen in my life. What are you talking about?
He's going to go down. He's going to make, by the time he's done with that deal, $500 million and never have won anything in the NFL.
It's amazing. I could have done that. I could have won nothing in the NFL.
How's your, how can you throw a ball? Pretty good?
No, but does it matter?
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
All right, before we get you on the phones for Clash with Kenzie for tickets for the Struts, we got to pour one out before we move forward. This one's very sad, close to my heart. Passed away yesterday at the age of 88. Nice run. Was Wally Amos, otherwise known as Famous Amos, of the Famous Amos cookies you see in your vending machine, probably right now at work, wherever you go.
Legendary.
Such good cookies. So good. Moist, delicious, chocolatey, melt in your mouth. Famous Amos has passed away at the age of 88. People may not know that he was a talent agent back in the 70s and repped a lot of the Motown people like Marvin Gaye. And that's how he got the money to start up Famous Amos Cookies. He lent him $25,000. Marvin Gaye did.
Wow. Could you imagine starting a business now with $25,000?
I could probably do it. Probably could do that, right?
It'd be almost impossible.
I don't know. I'm not thinking about starting a business right now, but I'd like to, maybe fill the gap there for the cookies.
Yeah, the cookies are good, man.
Yeah, I can't make my wife can make good cookies, but I can't. But he
Famous
sold.
Megan, huh?
Yeah. Famous Megan sounds
an
so
opening.
wrong.
I have an idea.
Listen, hear me out.
Famous Megan sounds like somebody you look for on North Avenue on the west side when you're trying to have a good time. Hey,
Good things about Megan.
hey, I heard Famous Megan walks these streets over here. You know what I mean? Famous
Why
Megan.
is Famous Amos okay and Famous Megan's not? It's very sexist of you.
Just saying that's what it sounds like. I don't want my wife being
Hey.
called Famous Megan. It sounds weird. But
Jeez.
there's a cookie gap there, and Famous Amos tragically passing away. Well, I shouldn't say tragic. He was 88. He had a good run. And we still have the cookies, I think. Now, our vending machine, I can't tell because ours is empty right now.
Okay, and this is what happened to us. We had to go, so what's going on with the vending machine? It's been empty for weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks. And then they called to get it refilled because the guys never showed up. They went out of business.
Yeah.
And nobody told us. We just have this empty vending machine. We're like, these guys are they're not coming.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
we have our
we're
friend
doing-
Chef Sean. We have a friend in the business. Maybe he can help out.
We actually don't, because I contacted Chef Sean,
Yeah.
who is in the vending machine industry.
And he said no?
I said, hey, man, can you help us out? Our vending machine supplier went out of business. And I don't mean to put his business on the streets, but the vending machine company that Chef Sean worked for is in some legal trouble.
Oh, boy.
And so they cannot fill our vending machines.
What's going on?
What's going on in that industry?
What's going on with big vending?
So here's the deal. If you can do this, hit us up. But if a bunch of people hit us up, I want to have a relay. I want to see who can fill it the fastest
Yeah.
and who brings the best stuff. There's going to be a tryout.
We want guys on steroids.
I want you slanging and I want delicious options because to be honest, our options were awful before. We're looking for better choices. We're looking for speedy fill-ups.
What do you want, apples?
No, I don't want apples.
How do you like them apples?
But even our candy sucked. Case knows it. Case, didn't our candy suck?
They had peanut M&Ms, so I was perfectly
That was
fine.
it.
Well, it was all the stuff that is in a normal vending machine. What did you want in there?
Well, I think we need some pizzazz. I think that we have a lot of people who work in the morning. I think there should almost be.
It's just us that work in the morning.
That's a lot. It's three. And I just think that there should be some almost in a way brekkie options.
You want breakfast options in the vending machine?
Some pastry.
Like a honey
do you know what
bun.
I'm saying?
They had those in there. They had donuts and pastries.
Rare, very rare. And there's other ones that are better than that. But do you know what I'm saying? There should be some fun, if you're actually hungry. There wasn't stuff that you'd buy if you're hungry. There was stuff that you'd buy if you have a craving. There was stuff you'd buy if you were hungry.
Got it.
I would
And-
argue that's what a vending machine is, though.
No. And I also would really like. No. And I would also really like one of those farm ones, so you can get a salad or a sandwich or something. I
boy,
want one of those. Because I'm really hungry sometimes.
You had me until you said salad.
Fine. It doesn't. But it's not only salad. It's just one of the things. What if there's a breakfast burrito in it?
Okay, got me
I want
back.
one of the refrigerated vending machines so we can actually eat.
Yeah, I'm back in. Just don't give me a salad.
Who does
in it.
that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Pop Tarts would have been a great option in that vending machine.
Pop-Tarts were in there.
No, there were not. You're lying. You are lying right now on purpose.
What we're not lying about is we have Struts tickets. And if you call 312-591-8300 and you beat Kenzie in trivia, you will win them. The Struts at the Rib this Saturday, they are an incredible live show. You may not even know much about them, but you will have an awesome time. And if you do know about them, you know what I'm talking about. 312-591-8300. The Struts at the Rib, you'll win them if you call right now.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
And Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers.
Feel the boom.
For tickets, visit boomersbaseball.com. Remember, at the end of trivia here, we will give out the new keyword for 21 Pilots tickets, and you'll qualify for the Q101 golden ticket. Everything we do for an entire year. So stay right here. Now, competing in trivia for Struts tickets is Gabby checking in from Whiting. Gabby, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Why, hello. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous at the same time.
Oh.
I have another baby on the way.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Congratulations. How far along are you?
What is this, your seventh?
No. Funny thing is, I got married the same year as you, Brian, and then I had a baby like 2 months after you.
Wow.
So my son is in the back seat. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've been listening to you guys for years.
Oh my gosh, is Megan pregnant right now?
We want another one.
Yeah.
Check it out.
We're just kind of, winging it. You know?
Let me just say this.
Exactly how I am.
Let me say this as nicely
Like,
as I
you know,
can.
if it happens.
Brian hasn't been working as hard as he should, if you know what I'm saying. He's been very sleepy.
I will say,
Yeah.
correct.
Green Day, Metallica, very tired guy.
I mean, this week has been a long one, but
What are you
also
gonna do?
when we were trying to get pregnant, it was like, come in the house, take your pants off, let's go.
Well, Brian's like, I haven't been wined and dined in forever, is what he said.
I mean, it was like multiple a day. I shouldn't say this or Dad listens. Jesus, now I'm in trouble.
And all of Chicagoland listens. They don't want to hear this.
All as well.
You're worried about her dad on the podcast. I worried about the rest of the listeners.
Now, can I ask you, Gabby, if this isn't too personal? Because we're on the same track here with marriage and baby, and you have another one on the way. Was the second one harder to conceive? Is that too personal?
I don't know. It was one of those things where I was just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. So I wasn't like super stressed about it, but I was worried for a little while, but we got there.
Yay, how far along are you?
I am 12 weeks on Tuesday.
I'm excited.
Pretty early then, yeah, in the early stages.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. Got to get a babysitter to go to Strut Show on the Rib. I know all about that.
Oh, and yeah.
Metallica, Green Day, Cage. My babysitting is hitting like $500 right now in the week. It's stupid.
Money well spent, though.
I wanted to go to Cage so bad, but I couldn't get tickets.
Maybe get the Struts tickets. Call heads or tails right now. In a second here, Gabby, right now. 3, 2, 1, call it.
Tails.
Oh, boy, the baby doesn't like that.
Oh.
But it is tails. I'm showing it to Kenzie. They won
It
legitimately.
means something to me. You flip it over there, and then you just hold up the coin.
Who am I, David Blaine? Come on. I showed you the coin. All right, Gabby, you go first. Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Who was the lead singer of the band Queen? What's his name?
Freddie Mercury.
Yay, you're on the board. And Kenzie, according to legend, who banished all the snakes in Ireland?
Oh.
There was a lot of snakes in Ireland, apparently.
I guess.
Yeah.
I believe it's St. Patrick.
It is St. Patrick.
Is really probably the only person I know from there.
You don't know anybody else from Ireland?
Maybe besides Braveheart.
Yeah.
If it was him.
William Wallace, I've came here to set my family free.
And get rid of the snakes.
What if it was William Wallace that did it? Now, he was Scottish, but maybe he got over to Ireland and got rid of the
Same thing.
snakes.
Could have been Bono.
Same vibe.
What if it was Bono and William Wallace got rid of the snakes out of Ireland?
Would have been nice.
But it was
1-1.
St. Patrick.
1-1 back to Gabby.
Gabby, alphabetically, what's the last state in the United States? Alphabetically.
The last date?
Yeah, so the name of the last state. Alphabetically.
I am so sorry. I'm spacing out of what you mean.
So guess a state.
So out of the 50 states, which is the last one, she said date. I think she misheard you.
Wyoming?
Wyoming's
Yeah,
right.
There you go.
Got it. There you go.
Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. I know it's Oklahoma.
I
I
gotta
got in
think
trouble
about
yesterday.
Kenzie, what is the most consumed alcoholic drink in the world?
I'm assuming beer.
Beer's right. I would have thought it was wine
Oh, that's a good
Wine
point.
would be my
I didn't think about that.
or Four Loko.
I just feel like
Only if you're cool.
beer's like
No one
everywhere
ever
though. Like if I go to like if you were into like Mexico or in Germany, like I feel like there's less wine there.
I also think you can find Four Loko in Mexico, probably.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Yes, you could. In case you're wondering.
2-2 back to Gabby.
Gabby, what is the name of the iconic music festival founded by Jane's Addiction frontman Perry Farrell?
Is it Riot Fest?
It's not Riot Fest.
Oh,
Kenzie?
That's a good guess. I get where she's coming from.
Yeah.
It's Lollapalooza.
It's Lollapalooza.
It's the Paloosters.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news for Gabby. Kenzie's ahead 3-2, and it's now back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what is the motto of all three Musketeers? So what's the motto?
I hate this question. We've done it before, and I get it wrong every time.
Yeah.
It's all for one and one for all.
All for one and one for all is right.
There you go.
Good job.
We will now retire that question because you finally know it.
I think you got it wrong like 7 times.
Because it's like a weird verb. What did I use? One for all and all for one? Is that what I kept doing? What did I do wrong?
I think you said like, let's go.
It's like a little verbiage thing. It drives me nuts.
All right, back to Gabby.
That's right. 4-2 back to Gabby. She needs a point here.
Gabby, what is the name given to a doctor who specializes in skin disorders?
A dermatologist.
That's right, dermatologist 3, but the bad news is Kenzie does have 4.
Good news is I may not know the next question.
Kenzie, here we go.
Yeah.
What flavor of Kool-Aid was used at Jonestown, which was a tragic disaster? 1,000 people killed. They drank the Kool-Aid.
What?
Yeah, it was.
What are you talking about? What Kool-Aid?
So in Jonestown, this cult leader, in 10 seconds, I'll give it to you, convinced these people that he was a religious leader, and they drank this Kool-Aid, and they went to Guyana in Africa. They drank it with cyanide, and they all died.
Like on purpose?
Yeah, they did. He convinced them. It was tragedy.
Wait, what? Did he live in Africa?
No, he took them there. He was American.
He got 1,000 people to go to Africa just to drink Kool-Aid? Don't you feel like you could have done that here?
I think the laws were a little easier to get around in
Well, he
Guyana.
was dying.
Correct.
Did
but
he die?
He did die.
Okay. What are we talking about? What's the question?
What flavor?
He used
Good
Kool-Aid.
Lord, cyanide. The flavor is cyanide.
No, it's not cyanide. That's not the flavor.
Cherry? Did he go like the guy who burst through the wall? Like
It was
classic?
not cherry. Gabby, you can tie with this one. Just guess the flavor of Kool-Aid.
Fruit punch.
What'd you say?
Fruit punch.
No. Turns out the best Kool-Aid to put cyanide is grape Kool-Aid.
That's the good mix.
Great. You know what? There was probably just 1,000 packs available because somebody drinks it.
I like grape. I used to like grape Kool-Aid.
You like grape
I
Kool-Aid?
liked grape.
No, thank you. It makes my lips purple.
That's what grape does.
I don't like it.
3-4, it's back to Gabby.
You drink cherry, and then you just have a nice little glow for the rest of the day and get lipstick on.
Sure, it was red. That was my best guess.
Yeah.
I promise you we're getting to that word. This game's taking a little longer than I thought, but we're getting to the key
I'm
word.
sorry, I didn't know any of that happened. And that was a curveball.
21 Pilots tickets coming up, and of course the qualification for the golden ticket. I promised. Let's see here. It's back to Gabby.
It's back to Gabby, 3-4.
Gabby, Barney Fife and Andy Taylor were the main characters of what 1960s sitcom?
The Andy Griffith Show.
Yes, ties it up. I thought I was going to say the Andy Show.
Andy, she was so unsure.
That was one of my shows.
4-4, it's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, how many instruments accompany someone singing a cappella?
Oh, none. Right?
None is right. Oh, man.
Oh.
Kenzie wins.
I kind of want to just give her Struts tickets, though. Because I kind of do, because she's like, listen, she's not going to have many nights out pretty soon.
That's
Let me
right.
tell you something.
There's nothing like bringing a... My wife...
If you guys sent me a T-shirt, I would be even happier.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. And then everyone else will get Struts tickets.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You hang on. You got T-shirts coming your way. The baby seems happy. Everything's good there. So hang on, Gabby. We love you, okay? Good luck with the next baby.
We love you too.
Good luck with the next baby.
In the meantime, when we come back from the break, we will have Struts tickets for you. But right now, man, here we go.
Now is your chance to qualify for the golden ticket. Please don't text and drive. Standard message and data rates apply.
Q101.
So right now, you text heathens to 312-591-8300. Get ready, Kenzie, on the text line for respelling.
We had a hard time with the other word, which was much easier. So let's see.
Let's spell this out for you. It's Heathens. Of course, the Heathens, the song from 21 Pilots. Text 312-591-8300 for your chance to win that word. And that will get you somebody lucky person. 21 Pilots tickets for the United Center on October 1st from our great friends at Live Nation. Plus, you are qualified for Q101's golden ticket. Access to everything we do for an entire year, from Riot Fest to Riot Fest. It's the greatest radio prize in the history of radio, without question. All of this, it's the Q101 Golden Ticket Blitz Thursday, sponsored by Aurelio's Pizza, celebrating 65 years of memories in every bite. Aurelio's Pizza, it's the sauce. So text Heathens right now to 312-591-8300.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.